Those 5 stocks have potential to pump on Monday: AI, XILLA, TRK, GNS, and OBSV. For AI, last Friday, we hunted for this stock on our live streaming when we said the 25.90 should be the breakout zone. We entered around this level, the 25. The price got rejected and went down, but we didn't sell. You know why? Because we said there's a support above the 24. Then the price went to the first profit taken and then the second profit taken after our live streaming. And we already took our profit on around the 10% for AI. And there is a potential other profit taken on Monday. We're gonna discuss it later on. XILLA, the price went up around the rejection area, the 8 cent, and we got rejected. And you know what we said? We have to exit because this was a fake out. So we take a hit of 5% loss, and the price actually went down after that almost 16%. So always we have to be strategic. If we have a fake out, we have to exit in order to enter around the right price value for XILLA. We're going to discuss the right price value for XILLA and where we're going to have the right squeeze next Monday. Next up, we got TRK. There's something about to happen for TRK because the price held perfectly above the 50 cents. So technically, we're still holding above the 50 cents, which is our support. There's a potential pump from this flag you see here. There's a huge potential for TRK for the next Monday. We're going to discuss where we're going to squeeze, of course, for next Monday. GNS. Doing all right. We hunted for this stock around our live streaming because one of our hunter told us that GNS is pumping and we watched for it and we said there's a potential to pump if only if we broke the $2.75. So you see here with me, we have this test around this AMA, the price got rejected, and we have the confirmation for a breakout around the $2.75. And what we said in our live streaming, we're gonna have 2 profit taken around the $3.38. And the second one we said is the $4.19. We hit it after our live streaming and the price got rejected. You see what happened? That's why we always suggest to take profit. The price went almost 15% down. We're going to discuss the other profit taken and the squeeze area for GNS. And OBSV, finally, the price went from the bottom box that we discussed on our live streaming as well. We said if we held above this box between the 16 and the 19, we're gonna have a reversal toward the 28. Let me just check how much we did from this reversal. Almost 60% up. So even if the market going down for the stock, there's a potential to buy the bottom. So we have to be strategic. Sometimes we have a sell-off. So don't try to buy any stock falling off hard. We have to be extremely careful and to see the signal that there's a right volume, there's a potential support, and there is a market maker buying around those levels. Enter, then we take our profit, not just holding. So we have to discuss OBSV, the price action for next Monday, because this stock already did almost 116% for last Friday. There's a potential another 100% for it. So let's get right to it and discuss first AI. Last Friday was fundamental pump. You know why? Because the earnings actually were great, 72% up, and the revenue 3%. If we go back and we see what's going on with the revenue after we have this dump down last year around August, we see that the revenue was around 700K down. Okay, then here we have 1 million or 2% up. Then here almost 4% up in revenue, 2.400 million. So that's why we see the revenue is going up. Even the earnings turned from the negative 12 then to negative 11, and last Friday minus 0.06%. That's why we see the earning and the revenue for AI going higher last 3 earnings. So that's why we have first this signal for a breakout for AI, and second we have this reversal. Even after we broke this level of ascending channel, you see here, this is really bearish signal for AI. However, the fundamental actually save us. After hours, you see what happened in pre-market, a huge pump after we got the great earnings. So what we should expect for AI, because we already hunted for it and our live streaming, and we entered around the 25.90, and we said there's a potential pump for two profit taking, the 26.70 and the $28. And we still holding the $28. So we already took our profit for this one, 10%, and now there's a potential another trade. So don't say that you missed the boat on this one. There's always opportunity in the market. So what we should expect when a market open on Monday, we need to hold this current support that's been confirmed last Friday around the $28. So this is the first support. I'm not saying if we broke this level is mean a sell-off. No, this is the first support to confirm an easier squeeze and confirmation for strength for this bullish run toward the 30.86. This is, for my opinion, profit taking and squeeze area to see a new high for this year to go toward almost the $40. Of course, there's other profit taking. We might see a rejection at before we hit the $39 for AI. We're gonna do update, of course, after we clear the $30.86 for the next week. First, I will put alert around the 38.6, and the other alert I will make it up a bit toward the 27.91, just in case, because if we broke it, it means the price will go to fill this box for AI where we're gonna have a reversal. So this is where we should have a hold up, a support, even if we broke this level of support. So even if we broke the 28, we need to hold above this box, consolidate, then continue toward the 40, because last Friday we did the huge gap, and we might see a reversal and test for this box next week. Next up, we got XILLA. XILLA went down after this fake out that we discussed last Friday. Price went down, but we don't have a sell-off. You see what happened? We're still holding above the 0.059. But the reaction that I don't like here, when we have this fake out in 1 minute chart, you see what happened here? We have this fake out, we enter, the price got rejected. That's why we exited quickly with just 5% loss on this trade. This happened on the opening of the market, just 10 minutes when the market opened on Friday, the price went down. So I suggest to exit because I saw a weakness, and the price you see here continued to go down. So we have to be strategic and know when we get out and know when we get in, and even load some more on any stock that have potential to squeeze more. So what's going on with XILLA? What we should expect on Monday? On Monday, we're gonna have a test for this level, the 0.071 to be exact, where we're gonna have a confirmation, either for continuation for a sell-off or a potential squeeze. Because if the price is still below the 0.071, we're gonna go toward the bottom, the 0.059, and do double bottom here. So if we hold this bottom for the next week, we're gonna have accumulation. Then the first signal for a squeeze is breaking this level of resistance around the 71, as we said. Then confirmation for squeeze is overcoming the 0.080, where we're gonna have a huge pump toward the 10 cent. But the most important level to hold for next week is the 0.059. You know why? Because if we broke it, it means a sell-off and continuation to go down. Because XILLA have a really good reaction after breaking this kind of flag, yeah, trending down. So we need to hold this confirmation for strength and continue to go higher and going toward the 10 cent. This is the only reaction that we want to see, holding the support and breaking the first resistance around the 0.071. Next up, we got TRKA. Have some pattern that actually reoccurring at the moment. Last time, if you remember, we have this flag. You see what's happened. The price went higher, gap up, got rejected around the 46, then went down. You see here. Then we have kind of flag formed here around this area. So after we have this confirmation for hold above the 35, we did almost 45%. Now the same reaction happening again. Look closely what's going on. Let me just go in 15-minute chart. You see that the chart doing the same reaction. The price actually entered in this flag and went down to test the 50 cent once again. So now it's still holding above the 50 cent, holding this flag, then breaking this level of flag from above to confirm the first signal for squeeze toward the 58, then going toward the 64 and beyond, almost the $1, around the 80 cents. So watch out. This is it for TRK to confirm another pump, the same that happened the beginning of March when we broke from this flag. We need another pump for this flag above and clearing the 58 cents and going toward the 64 cent, the first profit taking. Otherwise, if we broke the 50 cent next week, we're gonna have this reaction. Test this ascending channel from above, breaking the 50 cents, we're gonna fill this box around the 46 and the 44. Next up on our list, we got GNS. GNS doing all right. We already hunted for this stock and our live streaming when we got alerted from our hunter and the live chat section and our live streaming when he said GNS is pumping. So we check GNS. We saw that the $2.75 is been tested, which is our resistance. You see here, we test this level of resistance, price got rejected. Then this is the trigger of this trade. When we broke the $2.75 with this huge green candle, boom. What we said, we need to hold the $2.75 to have two profit taking. We already triggered the first profit taking, then the second profit taking when we finish our live streaming. Boom, around the $4.19 exactly, and the price went down. GNS is pretty shorted. See what's happened here? We got shorted almost 72%. Now is the turning point for GNS because this area, the $4.88, it will be tested for next Monday if we held this level. So this level now is our support and this is our resistance around the $4.19. And of course, the $4.88 is the first profit taken, and the squeeze area. If we already entered here, the first profit taken, if we entered above the $3.38, because this would be a consolidation area, and then confirmation for break around the $4.19 to go toward the $4.88. After we clear the $4.88, will be a huge squeeze once again, but we have to watch out. Holding the $3.38 first and breaking the $4.19. Finally, we got OBSV. The stock did almost 160% up, then got shorted. You see what's happened? We went down almost 35%. And we said it in our live streaming, if we hold above this box between the 19 and the 16, we're gonna have a reversal. And the price did just that. You see what happened? We actually reversed from this box and we did almost 60%. We need to hold the current support that's been tested in after hours, the 2161. Next Monday. If we held this current support, it's really tight because we already tested in after hours. We're gonna have another try to break this level of resistance at 28, then huge pump toward the 37.90. There's another profit taken, of course, for the stock. If we pumped over the 37, it means we have to do short analysis update and precise entry and new support for OBSV in pre-market. Stay tuned for this update on our Discord and Patreon, precise price target for it. We're gonna do live streaming as usual on Monday, 3 p.m. CET to hunt for the stock that have potential to squeeze and pre-market update for the stock that will pump from the squeeze area that we talk about today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.